Welcome back to Journey to Health for Teens. Before I get into today's recipe, which is a 4-ingredient, 1-minute brownie, I just want to have a word with all of you about what Journey to Health for Teens is. Basically, the reason why I decided to do it was to make teens start to think about their health and think about basically what you're putting into your body. This amazing body that you've been given is the only one that you've been given. So you should really treat it with a lot of love and kindness. And I know I go on about sugar, but at the same time, the World Health Organization has said that we can't really handle more than 25 grams of sugar a day. That's 1 tablespoon. So basically, you start adding up all the sugar that you have in your diet. You have in your yogurt in the morning, you have your muesli bar, you're having this, that, and the next thing. And over a day, it's probably good to do a little experiment and see how much you're having in total. And then see, compared to 25 grams, are you having too much or are you hitting it spot on? So that's basically what I wanted to say to you before I get stuck into our recipe today. It's exam time. You're sitting upstairs. You're thinking, I'm hungry, I'm bored. What can I do? I'm starving. I need some food. Well, I have a perfect solution for you. You've got a healthy snack, very low in sugar, and it's going to take you 1 minute to make. So you won't be down in the kitchen for hours wasting all your study time. Here we go. I'm using my trusty food processor that I've had for 8 years. Works beautifully well. If you don't have one, just mash up your ingredients. So I've got a banana over here. This one is not very overripe. Overripe would be better, but I don't have an overripe one. This is pretty ripe, so I'm going with that one. Banana goes in. 2 tablespoons of the nut butter. So this is peanut butter because most of us have that in our houses. So I'm popping that in, and I've just heated it in the microwave for 20 seconds just to soften it up a little bit. When you buy your peanut butter, stay away from those really commercial ones that have got lots of sugar and nonsense in them. You want to go for just natural peanut butter that has nothing added. That goes in. I've got 2 tablespoons of cacao. In that goes. Before the chocolate chips go in, I'm going to just quickly food process this for a few minutes, and then we can combine the rest of the ingredients. That was in the food processor for about a minute, and it's lovely and smooth now. Before I add the chocolate, I want to talk about the kinds of chocolates you can use. So if you are going to use a 47% chocolate, that means it's got 47% cocoa solids, and it's got 9 grams of sugar for every 2 squares. Okay. The next one is 85% cocoa solids, and it's got 2.2 grams of sugar per 20 grams, which is 2 little blocks. Then if you go to 90%, it's got 1.3 grams of sugar per 2 squares, which basically means that you could have that whole slab of chocolate for the same amount of sugar that is in this amount in the 47% cocoa solids. So you've got to choose, and you're never ever going to want to eat a whole slab of dark chocolate like this. 2, 3 pieces, and you'll be happy. I'm going to be adding the chocolate now. I'm adding most of it, but I'm going to save a little bit for the top, just so that it might look quite nice if it melted on the top. Mixing it through my mixture. I have a ramekin, which has been sprayed with a little bit of canola organic oil. And now I'm going to add my mixture into my ramekin. And that will bake in the microwave for about 1 minute. If you want it a little bit more cooked, 2 minutes. Otherwise, if you don't have a microwave, 12 minutes in the oven. That took a minute to a minute and a half. Now, off you go, back upstairs to study. No more excuses. Your tummy's full, grab a cup of coffee and you're good to go.